Most of you know me for my radioactive clock collection. Here's my Geiger in case you're new here. But I want to make sure that all of you know about the history behind these clocks. The girls that painted them were called the Radium Girls, and they were hired by corporations to sit and paint watches and clocks all day long. And they were told that it was totally safe to put the paintbrush in your mouth and use it to point the bristles so you could get the details just right. And if you look at this one, you can see that the numbers are a little imperfect, but they have personality. And the girl who painted this had a personality. And she probably didn't get to live out her entire life. And she probably lived in pain for the entirety of the end of her life. And that is because it was not illegal to lie to your employees and put them in danger. See, the Radium Girls, when they first started suffering, went to their employers, and their employers sent them to corporate-owned doctors. And those doctors said, you're probably promiscuous, it's probably an STI, it's probably your fault. And a lot of these girls died horrific deaths, their teeth falling out, their bones dissolving in their faces, not knowing what had caused it. And it took until probably the late 30s, I believe, for court cases to come about. And none of the Radium Girls won their cases. None of them. Some of them got some money and some payouts, but none of the corporations ever had to admit to killing them. That's because it was perfectly legal to lie to your employees about their health and safety. And because of all of that, because of the suffering and the lying, we eventually established OSHA in the 70s. And OSHA actually referenced the Radium Girls' testimonies when they started developing their laws and their rules. And they used a lot from the Radium Girls' court cases and suffering to establish OSHA. And I just heard somewhere on TikTok that there are bills being brought forward in states to eliminate OSHA. And I'll be damned if I let that happen in my state. And I hope that you feel the same way, because every time I look at my clock collection, I think, I hate that this happened to these women, but I'm so glad it can't happen to me. And that's not something that I'm willing to risk. So if you appreciate any of my content, my clock collection, if you like beautiful historical things, for the love of everything, please call your local legislators and representatives tomorrow and tell them that you desperately need OSHA to stay in place in your state. Because I am horrified at the idea that there could be a future where this could happen again. I love you guys, stay strong, and we cannot let people forget the Radium Girls.